country has always been ignorant, racist, xenophobes who are easily appealed to on an emotional level. That's it. That's always been the case. They didn't just pop up once Obama was elected. All this bullshit American exceptionalism, it just didn't turn sour like... And, you know, it's great to watch, entertaining too, to watch the Republican Party and the right-wing media try to retroactively undo what they themselves have been creating for the last 35 years, you know, but it's too late. It's too late. That's America's id. It's out of the bottle. They're desperately trying to tamp it back in, like get that thing, but it's out there and it's fucking rampaging all over America. And you know, you can't spend every single day for 7.5 fucking years telling these people that your president is a communist Muslim from Kenya who hates America and wants to destroy it and not expect this to be the result. What the fuck? Of course people are pissed off. Yeah. And everybody's like, well, you know, what's his appeal? I don't get it. Well, look, the reason I think so many people like to go to Donald Trump gatherings is because it allows them the opportunity to finally go to a white power rally without all the guilt, you know? And you can say what you want about Donald Trump. Personally, I think he's clantastic. I really do. And because he's just telling it like it is. That's what I love about Donald Trump, son. He's a man who's up there telling it like it is, okay? All right? All that stuff we supposed to say behind closed doors, he's saying it out loud, now we can too. Yeah, he ain't gonna put up with this PC nonsense, okay? He's gonna stand up to them PC bullies, all right? And because this PC, it's gotten out of control. It is really crazy. I can't say certain things without hurting somebody's feelings, okay? And have my First Amendment rights trampled all over. Okay? This PC nonsense has gotten out of hand. It's crazy that in the year 2016, I can't call a thug a nigger without being called a racist. What? What happened? Come on. And those people call me racist are hateful and intolerant. They're intolerant of my intolerance, and that makes them a hypocrite. Yeah. He's telling it like it is. Because he wants to take us back. He wants to make America great again. Take us back, Donald. Back to when America was great. Back before a black man could become president. Even further, take us back to when it was great before the Civil Rights Act. That's when everything went off the rails. Look what happens now. You got Beyonce putting a beret on her vagina, marching up and down the Super Bowl, the holiest day of the American year. Good Lord. Hey, he's just like me. That's what I love about Donald Trump. He's just like me. Born and raised, New York City. Inherited $200 million the day I was born. Yep. He's just like me in every way possible, except in any way possible. Yep. And here's the thing, Donald Trump said that he loves the poorly educated because he appeals to the poorly educated. His words, not mine. Although they're mine also. They are mine as well. But, of course he does. How else can an ostentatious billionaire who fucking writes his name in gold over everything he owns, who brags constantly about how much money he has billions of dollars, who else could get people who are struggling financially to give him money happily? That is fucking genius. That is a genius we haven't seen in a long time. And they're happy to do it. They love it. And here's the thing, he's playing these people for such suckers. He doesn't give a shit about them. He is openly contemptuous of these people. He would walk over them in front of Trump Plaza. They're not getting within 5 miles of Mar-a-Lago or any of his golf courses unless they're bringing the dessert cart. You know, they're not... I mean, can you imagine the size of the Purell bottle on his private jet that he fucking wallows in after meeting people. He doesn't like any of those people. He's about himself. He's about his brand, you know? And when you listen to his words, because he has nothing of substance. Oh, you go to his policy page. I've been on it. Then none of that. It's fantasy. It's garbage. It'll never work. There's nothing there. And it's impractical. It'll never happen. It's fantasy. Donald Trump, if you listen to his words, sounds like a character in a war movie who is comforting his buddy who doesn't understand that the bottom half of him has been exploded off and has only got seconds to die. He's like, everything's gonna be all right, right? Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be phenomenal. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be fantastic. Oh my God, and we're gonna win, right? Oh, we're gonna win so hard, it's gonna make your head spinny. Believe me, I'm the guy who can make it win. We're gonna win. It's gonna be fantastic. You got nothing to worry about. Just trust me in this. And we'll keep all the Mexicans out, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna build a wall. It's gonna be 30 feet high. It's gonna be a huge wall. You're gonna love it, just for you. I'm gonna build it. Don't worry how I'm gonna do it. Nobody builds walls like me. I'm the best wall builder. And here's the thing, you know the guy, but, maybe it's not Donald J. Trump. Maybe it's Ted Cruz, one of your boys, huh? Yeah, he's one of your guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ted Cruz is a whole other kettle of shitty fish. Ted Cruz is a man who thinks that God only made one mistake, and that is when he created the clitoris. What's it there for? Makes no sense. I don't get it. That thing's just causing me trouble. Just nothing but trouble. Don't want it. This is what I imagine has happened behind Ted Cruz's back, almost on a weekly basis, starting from like the age of 5 up until maybe last week. Is this conversation. Oh, no. What's wrong, buddy? Man, Ted Cruz found out about the party. Oh, fuck, no. That guy? What do we do? Do we cancel? I think we gotta cancel. As I said, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any of that stuff, but I'm sure there's some Muslims here. Sure, there's some Christians. Y'all argue amongst yourselves, figure it out. I mean, keep arguing amongst yourselves, for another 1,400 years or so. You'll be able to get it, I'm sure, soon, any minute now. For those of you still here, this happened, I've been doing this a lot. This is, 65th show, I have no idea, and people get upset and leave every single show, and I don't know I think what happens is, it's so weird to me, that in 2016, at this point, I have literally 8+ hours of my stand-up available to peruse, check out, maybe see if we're on the same page about what subject matters I might broach, Seriously, I think there are a lot of people like, oh, hey, Tobias is in town. I didn't know he told jokes. What's he gonna do? Just fucking dress up in blue and fall down on the stage? Say some spoonerisms? Some malaprops for an hour? I didn't come down there to listen to my God be made fun of. Okay? And my God is a frail God and is very thin-skinned and sensitive. I feel like I have to defend him. Some atheist Jew up there talking about, I'm sorry, you can't be an atheist. If you a Jew, you a Jew, okay? Making fun of my God. And look, let me say that I know that religion can do wonderful things, is responsible for wonderful, magnanimous, charitable deeds, can lift people from the gutter, from these horrible lives, and give them purpose and meaning. I know that. I see it all around me. But I also know, unarguably, that religion is responsible for awful, heinous, vile, vicious, murderous things as well. I know that. And I know that hundreds of millions of people have died over the years because, the selective interpretations of the fever dream of a bunch of scientifically ignorant illiterates who, were told by their God, Lord, Messiah, prophet to go kill this guy because he's a different God, Lord, Messiah, prophet, or saw a sign from God because a pigeon landed on a fucking pig's carcass or something. It was like, what does that mean? Pigeon, what are you trying to tell me? I should kill the Jews? Kill all the Jews? Or is it the Muslims? Which is it? Pigeon, don't fly away. There's millions of lives at stake. Pigeon, who do I kill? Kill them all. Let God sort them out. Got it. Understood. But, as an atheist, I would love to see peace on earth, world peace, via religions. I'd love to see the religions of the world come together and do the thing that they purport to truly want to do. We keep hearing about it all the time, right around Christmas, Ramadan, Hanukkah. Oh, they want world peace. Well, make it happen, Jesus. And here's an idea. I have an idea for how to maybe potentially make it happen. What we do is we get all the world's religious leaders all together, right? We get the Pope and all of his archbishops, and then the people who infight in the Catholic Church get the Roman Orthodox and the Greek Orthodox and the Church of England, and get them all together with all the rebbes and rabbis from the different sects in Judaism, ultra-Orthodox Judaism, and the Haredi, and get them with the Muslim clerics and the imams and the Sunni and the Shia and the Wahhabis, and get them together with Methodist ministers and Baptist preachers, and get them all together for this Davos G7 style summit, right? And put them all in the same room, and they can't leave for 5 days. They all have to be together, right? And we'll make it fun. We'll screen The Revenant at 8 o'clock, whatever. It'll be great. But they have to sit there for 5 days. They can't leave and all be with each other. And then maybe they can start to see each other as human beings. And maybe instead of focusing on their differences, they can focus on what makes them the same. Their shared values. Raping children. And then maybe they'll come together and they'll see each other as brothers, kindred spirits, and offer tips on how to best rape children, cover up the crimes, and then shame the victims. And then, right, maybe then we'll have peace on earth. Yeah, all right. Great. Fantastic. But maybe we'll have a little bit less of that kind of behavior in the Catholic Church now that we got a cool Pope, right? We got a cool Pope. The Pope is cool. Yeah, he's a cool Pope. He tweets. The Pope has a Twitter account. He's a cool Pope. I can't turn on the news without hearing about how cool this Pope is. Rolling Stone magazine, the coolest Pope of all time. Yeah, he's a cool Pope. He's totally cool. He's a real badass cool guy. He's a cool Pope. Yeah, cool Pope. Ba-dum-bum. Cool Pope. He's a cool Pope. He's a cool Pope. Well, let me remind you. Let me just remind you that the bar for being a cool Pope could not be lower if it were lying at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Keep that in mind, madam. Yeah. All you